Welcome back to RBC After Class. Today on Second Act is Afshin Mofid. He is a former dancer with the New York City Ballet under the direction of George Balanchine, and he owns his own chiropractic practice. I hope you enjoy.
My name is Afsheen, and I danced with the New York City Ballet. I was part of the last generation that was picked by Balanchine, by Mr. Balanchine himself. I danced with him while he was there and a little bit later after that. And right now, I am a chiropractor and I own my own clinic and I live in Boise, Idaho.
When did you know you wanted to pursue a career in dance?
The way I was introduced to ballet was I was taken to a ballet school by one of my uncles just as something to do because I had some other family members in that school because it was a music conservatory that had music and dance. So in order for us all to go to school and come home, they said, okay, so you come along and then we're going to put you to study music. And it happened that they just opened up the ballet section of this conservatory. And I was only 9 years old. This is not in the United States. This is in Iran.
Okay.
Now,
Wow.
today, if you did ballet in Iran, you'd be put in jail. This is
Wow.
pre-revolution Iran. So even back then, no boys went for a career in ballet, right?
Wow.
My family were all artists and musicians and actors, and we did have a ballet company back then there. So I did go see some of the performances. So I had an idea, but I still wasn't sure. Once I got to New York and I was exposed to ballet at its highest level, I was, okay, I want to do this.
What types of people succeed in ballet?
The person that gets far in ballet is a person that is able to withstand the process and understand and is patient. So I heard a story, I saw an interview actually with Misha Baryshnikov and his first interview with Pushkin, his teacher. And he was only 12, I believe he said. And he went in expecting Pushkin to ask him to do a step, to move or something to be able to accept it into his class. And Misha said that he kept talking to him and asking him question after question after question. After half an hour, he said, you know, Mr. Pushkin, don't you want me to dance for you? He said, no, I just want to talk to you and see what kind of mentality you have. If you want to be a professional and go far, you definitely need to have a personality as well as technique and all the other stuff.
Do you think these traits translate well to other fields?
Absolutely. Everything is, you know, everybody wants everything right then and there. And a lot of kids are, well, I want this now. I want this now. It's all about, I want this. And it makes anybody that is able to get into a ballet class and go through all the steps every single day and understand what it means to be disciplined, understand the process of building on top of what you have built. And this is something that you can take with you anywhere and apply it to anything else.
You've reached success in two very different fields. How did you do that? And are there any mental tools that you've used that have helped you?
In order to do anything, first you have to get a hold of your mind. Your mind is what runs the whole show. So if you can control this, you have the world at your finger. And so that, I would say that just learning to work with me, with my weaknesses, my strengths, and apply it.
Professional athletes have sort of figured out this piece in that
Yeah.
They're really going full on towards mental psychology, helping performance. But that's something that's really lacking in dance education and something I'm super fascinated about, and part of the reason why I wanted to do these interviews. So
Absolutely, you're so right.
it would help so many people. It
Sure.
really would. It really would. So I guess we touched on this, but what advice do you have for young dancers? And is there anything you wish you had done differently?
What I would have to say is that whatever you do it fully, do it full out. However, don't lose yourself in it. You gotta have an understanding. And this is difficult when you're younger because you don't have a sense of yourself.
What are the benefits to dance education?
Well, on a very basic level, coordination that you will actually carry with you all your life. I mean, professional dancers are amazing at coordination 40 years after they've stopped dancing. You understand the value of exercise, you understand the value of movement and doing things, and also you understand the value of what we talked about, the process, the discipline, and respect for people that know something. And you don't see that very often, like, you know, like in regular schools, kids talk back to their teachers and things like that. You don't do that in a ballet class, right? It's
I
still
remember
very,
the best gift my parents could have given me is like taking a class from a teacher, you know, like that was the best gift that I could have gotten for my birthday. It's just like
yeah,
learning more, you know. Ballet teaches you that the most powerful gift is really knowledge and someone willing to teach you. I think that's really special.
absolutely. And remember where that knowledge is coming from is generation after generation after generation of these techniques and these corrections that have been passed on. So when somebody says point your foot, it goes back 300 years suddenly.
See you guys next time.